Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Wednesday. For the past few days, I've been getting alerts on my Net Creatures account, and if I don't get some Creatures cash, soon I could have a problem on my hands. I asked Mom if she could just float me a few bucks so I could get my pet mood meter back to calm, but she won't budge. Then she said I shouldn't expect her to give me money to buy Christmas present for the family this year either. She said I'm at the age where I need to be spending my own money so that my gifts mean something. Usually Mom gives me $20 to spend on presents and I do all my shopping at the holiday bazaar at school. It's great because I can get all my Christmas shopping done in one shot. And the stuff at the bazaar is dirt cheap. So I always come away with a little money I can spend on myself. I usually spend most of my money at the concession stand. They have the most delicious chicken drumstick I've ever tasted, but they have a really goofy name and you feel stupid ordering them. I don't know how I'm gonna scrape together enough money to buy everyone a present. Basically, there are 2 times a year when I can count on getting spending money, and that's on my birthday and Christmas. I'm just glad my birthday is a few months away from Christmas, so I get to separate gifts for both. I feel bad for people who have their birthday right around the holidays because it gets lumped together with Christmas and they end up getting cheated out of a gift. It's not fair, but I guess it's been happening for thousands of years. I realized something today though. I might not have any cash, but I do have something valuable. My first edition signed copy of the Tower of Druids graphic novel. I got Tower of Druids signed by the author Kenny Santazo at the comics convention in the city last year. Well, actually, I didn't take knowledge to get it signed. Mom did. I waited in line for 2.5 hours and then I had to take a bathroom break. By the time I got back, Mom had got my book signed. I was bummed that I didn't get to meet Kenny Kanjo, but at least I got his autograph. I looked at the computer today and found out that the first edition signed copy of Tower of Druids is worthy $40. So that's covered me for Christmas present, and I'll have enough left over to get Gruffy's little friend and Jasuki he seems to want. I told Mom about my plan to sell my book, and she didn't like the idea. She said, I waited a long time to get the thing signed, and I would really regret selling it. Mom said that when I had keys, they'd be mad. I sold it because it'd be worth a lot of money. Well, that's settled it for me. I've already decided I'm not having any kids. I want to be a bachelor like Uncle Charlie, who spends all his money on holidays and heated toilet seats and stuff like that instead of forking it over to a bunch of ungrateful kids. I can thank my librarian, Mrs. Skinniderman, for getting me into the Tower of Druids series to begin with because she's the one who started the graphic novel section in our school library. I don't know when they started calling comic books graphic novels, but I'm glad they did. Some of the teachers complain that they don't count as real reading, but the way I see it, if they are in the library, they are fair game for the book report. Unfortunately, when Mrs. Skinderman put in the graphic novel, she got rid of easy reader section. I always use the books in the easy reader section to do my reports for social studies because you could whip through one of them in about 45 seconds. When I was little, I used to want to be an author myself, but whenever I started telling Mom my ideas, she'd say my story was just like some book that was already published. I realized all the good ideas were taken before I was even born. Mom said if I wanted to be an author, I should try coming up with something original. But it was really hard coming up with a fresh idea, so I just took one of my favorite books and more or less copied it all word for word with a few small tweaks. When Mom read what I wrote, she was really impressed. And I guess she thought I was some kind of genius or something. But I think Mom got a little carried away. She sent my book to a publisher in New York who told her I'd plagiarized Dorothy the Gorilla, which was already a best-selling kid book. Mom was pretty mad at me for passing off my books as my own, but I'm surprised she couldn't figure it out herself from reading it.